Well, despite the cold, rainy Monday that we had today, this past weekend's weather was actually really nice if you wanted to get out and do some gardening.
It really was, but the next few mornings will be cold enough where you'll want to think about maybe protecting those plants. CBS 17 Storm Team meteorologist Rachel Dunzing joins us. And Rachel, my roses are actually blooming now. Should I be concerned?
I hate to say this, but honestly, it depends. So the experts that I talked to at Logan's Garden Shop here in Raleigh said that plants can take a certain amount of cold, but sometimes it's better to be safe than sorry. Monday's weather was pretty gloomy, but if you got in your garden over the weekend, Mother Nature is now simply taking care of watering those plants for you. But with the threat of a few chilly mornings in the forecast, are our gardens in danger? Bridget Zazzara with Logan's Garden Shop in Raleigh says not necessarily.
Plants are tougher than we think they are. Most of that stuff will probably be okay with like a mid to upper 30s range.
But if the temperatures drop a few more degrees or if frost manages to form, that is when there's a cause for concern.
Some plants could die from this cold snap. Unfortunately, if you don't do anything about it and it's cold enough, just got to start over and plant again.
Bridget says even if a frost isn't expected, sometimes it's better to be safe than sorry when the weather turns chilly. So how can you best protect your plants?
If the plants are small enough and they have big enough pots, they could just put a pot upside down over the top of it, kind of create like a hut, and then a cloth, whether it's a blanket, a soft blanket, sheets or something, or a frost cloth.
If you have plants that are still in pots, either bring them inside or push them close to your house under an awning. We all know spring in North Carolina can bring rocky weather, but it's still a great time to test that green thumb.
I still feel very confident that it's safe to go on ahead and plant and just get your spring garden started.
Just maybe wait until after this cool snap. Yeah, so Bridget also says to know your location. Just because we don't, or just if we don't get a frost in Raleigh doesn't mean other locations may not get a frost. So it's really important, especially if you live north and west of Raleigh, to know that, yeah, frost sometimes is still possible, even if Raleigh ends up without one. And also, it's important to note, keep your TV tuned here to CBS 17, and we'll keep you updated with that forecast in case the temperatures continue to drop over the next coming mornings, or if any frost advisories are issued, because of course, we'll keep you updated. Live in Raleigh, meteorologist Rachel Dunzing, CBS 17.